What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode here at F-Line Garage, where I'm working on the M156. If you watched this video, you know that it was full of mold and it's time to bring back this beast. So one of the major issues with the M156, besides the head bolts, which if you watch this video you know that I already did those, so that's good, but something else that we need to deal with are the injectors. Some people have them fail early on. Some people have them fail around 90 to 100 some thousand miles. I just crossed over 100,000 miles. I went to Sebring. The last thing I want right now is to hydrolock. It'll blow apart the motors. So let's do some preventative stuff. I already got the new injectors. I told you in this last video that I was getting 660s. For right now, I'm just going with OEM because I believe I can run them for a little while before we potentially supercharge everything. And right now I just wanted to get it up and running, and then I'll deal with the injectors later. Whether I keep them for the stage 2 or we move on to larger injectors, I'll cross that bridge then. It comes with the kit, so I'm not even worried about it. But in the meantime, I do want this running and I do want those fixed. Shouldn't be too hard, right? I mean, how hard can it be? You pull some injectors, you put new ones in. I don't know. Let's find out. Let's get digging in. The first order of business is we need to remove the air boxes, the intake Y tube, as I call it, and this is a pain to take apart. If you watch, what is it, this video here, this is when I got these put in because my accordion tubes were just not fitting right. I figured this would be, yeah, who knows? I don't know if it helps or not, but these are a pain. So let's take off all this, and that will get us into the fuel rail, which is right under there. Now for this Y piece, there's a vacuum line underneath, don't forget that. And these two tabs snip onto the back. You do not want to break these off. You can kind of wiggle it. As you saw, I got my hand down there and I can relieve the pressure from that. So don't forget about this vacuum line. Now these little caps go over the sensors for the intake. Don't forget those. Now what we got are these little rubber things. Take that. Take that. Now I've done this so many times that I know kind of where things are going. We want to take this off, and these are the sensors for the intake. Now what we need, I believe these are T30. We need to take 4 of these off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and this is the fuel rail. Once we do that, we should be able to lift these up, and the injectors should come with it. So let's start. How hard can it be? It's T30. Alright, one thing I noticed here is I believe there's supposed to be zip ties holding this harness to the fuel rail. Now I can't remember if I cut those off when I did all this stuff or if they've been replaced before. Either way, they're not there. So now we want to unclip all 4 harnesses for each injector on each side, so 8 in total. Should be able to just pull straight up. There it is. There they are. Alright. Alright, like this, guys. Did you see that? What the hell just went flying? take a look. These look pretty gnarly. It's a good thing I'm changing these out. That one looks broken. Yep, that's broken. Let's check. Oh boy, that looks pretty bad too. Yep, it's a really good thing we're changing these. These are pretty bad. Next, see these clips here, guys? We got to take these off. There's gonna be 8 of them, obviously, one for each one. So we just got to pry those off. Let's do it. For these clips, I'm just using a screwdriver, kind of getting in here just a little bit. Doesn't take much. And slide them out. Just like that, they're done. Now I want to start pulling these out. You just got to twist and do that. But I'm going to grab some rags. There it is. All right, just like that, they're all out. Super easy. Now, if I were to go straight into plopping in the new ones and buttoning this thing up, I would be done in less than an hour. So super easy for a huge preventative maintenance item. What I'm going to do is try to clean up each hole and vacuum it out. I don't want any other crap going in there. One of the O-rings got stuck here, as you saw in that one, a little fryer here. It ripped. So I just want to clean up all this stuff with like a little Q-tip, you know, whatever I need here. Clean up a little bit of this gas that spills out, have some rags handy. But yeah, guys, this is super easy for an issue that could potentially catastrophically grenade your motor. So anyway, let me just clean all this up. Just wanted to show you guys just how bad these are. These are horrible. Really sit it up. That's okay. We know there's going to be a lot of carbon buildup, but I think this is super good that we did this. I got the new ones lined up here. So now we just got to take off these plastic caps, pop them in, all 8 of them, and plug them back in, and it should be good to go. So let's get to it. It didn't take long. It took me about 2 minutes to just pressure these in, just kind of push them in with my hand. Not hard at all. So now I'm going to drop these back into the cylinders, use my bolts that I put back here to put the fuel rail back down, and button everything back up. Well, it's all put back together. The intake tubes, again, were terrible to refinagle. They just don't want to fit right. You put this one on, this one falls off, you do this, you do that, and you're fighting with it back and forth. Don't forget the clips that hold the injectors in. Don't forget all the vacuum hoses, especially that one. And just kind of put it all back together. It's only about 4 screws and a few other things, and everything else snaps into place. So this was actually a super easy job. I'm going to try to turn this over, see if it works, but I probably have a dead battery. So if you like this, thumbs up, like it, subscribe, comment, please, share this. This was super easy. Got everything from FCP Euro. Love them. And we got a few more things coming around. And keep on the lookout for new videos because some really cool things are happening. So thanks again for watching, guys. I'll catch you next time.